Hey everybody, it's Friday. You have successfully made it through the week. I wanted to come to you on this Friday with another hope-filled perspective for when your emotions are raw. I don't know about you, but my emotions sometimes get kind of raw. I don't know if you saw my last Facebook Live from about a week ago, last Sunday. If you saw that, my emotions, even during that Facebook Live, were a bit raw. They were real. You know, when I come to you, I'm fairly real and raw and transparent. And I was having a conversation with a friend this morning who just very honestly said, you know, I'm just raw. And when I promised to pray for her and I took it before the Lord, I just felt like the Lord said, you know, Michelle, I understand. I've been there because I walk that. My emotions have been so raw that I sweat drops of blood. And I thought, wow, you know, Jesus understands. Jesus understands when our emotions get that raw and we're in that much pain. And that brought me a lot of comfort. In fact, I was on my walk at that time and I came home and I turned to that passage in Luke. I was looking for some comfort because life has been a little difficult for me lately and difficult for this friend and so many friends that I have who are going through a difficult time. And I was looking for some biblical perspective for what do we do when our emotions are just raw. You know, so often we want our friends to be able to comfort us. And sometimes they do, sometimes they can, sometimes they can't understand. They haven't been through it. They're not walking it. And so I was looking for some biblical perspective about how do we handle that. And as I was reading that familiar passage in Luke where Jesus was in the garden and sweating drops of blood, do you know what it said? It said he prayed all the more fervently. He said he prayed all the more fervently. And I thought, wow, that's what we need to do. That's what we need to do when our emotions are so raw, when we're so spent from the difficult circumstances that we face. We just need to pray all the more fervently. Because who better to take those emotions to? Who better to take these difficult circumstances to than the one who understands, than the one who was in such difficult straits that he was sweating drops of blood? So that's your hope-filled perspective this Friday. I don't know what you're facing. It may be something so catastrophic that you don't know what to do. So when you don't know what else to do, pray all the more fervently. Pray to the one who knows what to do. And I promise he'll answer. He already knows what to do. He'll show you and he'll bring you comfort. That's your hope-filled perspective this Friday. I hope you have a great weekend.